Okay, so once we're here, we're going to need a pile of crap that's set up. We're just going to kind of pre-make these things. We're going to say we want a player state manager. We're going to want a save load manager. A music manager, a pooling system, which we'll be using Pooler, so if you don't have that, get that from Ecosystem, a sound effect manager, a stat list. That one's kind of a special one. A inventory. I can almost call this one a manager as well. And what else we need? This whole thing's going to need an audio source of some type. Now, if you don't know what hash tables are, you're about to learn. By the time this tutorial series is over, you're going to be a hash table master. So hash tables are on Ecosystem under PlayMaker. They kind of come together. So we have a hash table proxy. We're going to add that. This one's going to be called all characters. And we're going to need another hash table. And it's called all weapons. And then we're going to need another hash table. And this one's called a monster list. And then you know what? We're going to need another hash table. This one's going to be called battle maps. And then I think we need another hash table. So now we need world locations. And then we can probably use another hash table. Let's do one for stats. And then let's do another hash table. Let's do a music table. And then we should probably have a hash table. So let's do one for items. And then let's finish it off with another hash table for item quantity. And I don't know if that's enough lists, so let's add some array proxies. Array list proxy, a little different. And these are going to be, we have current battle AI, and we need another proxy of arrays. And we have a item master list. And then we're going to need another array list proxy. And it's going to be, we're just going to call this one Q. And we need another array list proxy called doing actions. And let's add another array list proxy, and we'll call this one player. And you know what? Let's add another one. Let's call this one AI. And then you know what? It's so much fun. Let's add another one. Let's call this one Battle Gold. And then let's add another one, and we'll call this one Battle Experience. And these things aren't game objects. These ones are integers. These last two, Battle Gold, Battle Experience. So I'm going to swap those to, oop, goddamn mouse. There we go. And what else? I believe our music table is going to be of type audio. Okay, world locations is going to be type integer. Music table is audio, and that's kind of all the logic we need there. So like I said, if you don't have those, go up to PlayMaker, go to add-ons, go to ecosystem, go to ecobrowser, and do array maker. And it'll search for like ever. And then the other one we need is pooler. And that will bring up, I guess I don't need to bring them in, I've already got them in. But that'll bring in everything we need in that aspect. So while we're at it, we don't want to add too much to this tutorial because it's already half gone. But let's add a few events to our save load manager. Let's add if I could spell properly, that'd be great. Save slots, load slots, new slots, and update gold. It's going to be another kind of oddball one that we're going to put in there. So all of these things are going to be globals, and I'm going to just put them as save slots, load slots, new slots, and update gold. All right. So now that we have those events, if we go back into our menu manager we did last last episode, if you remember, we have continue and we have new system. So if we do send event, and we can send it to game object FSM, owner is fine, and we want to choose our save load system, and this one's going to be load slots. I'm just going to copy this whole thing, put it down here. We don't need this one, that was for demonstration purposes. And this one's going to be new slots. Alright, so now we have that system starting to link over to this system. Before we get into anything too heavy, let's go into our save load manager right in the start. So you're going to want to go to you want to make sure you have a folder right directly under, I have so many folders in this, it's insane. So right under assets, right? Close all this crap down. You have this, right? So we can create a folder, and this could be our, you can name this whatever you want, right? But now we have a folder called items. So right in the start, we want to array list add all prefab, and what we want to use, I'm going to copy this folder's name, stuff it there, and this guy here, the reference, if you remember, is item master list. So I can copy him and stuff it there. So as we make items for this system, we can just drop them in this folder and we never have to worry about them again. They automatically get fed into the system. Done and done. And the next episode we'll get into what the logic in here is, and that's when things are going to start getting mind melting. Like, I mean, melt your mind hard. Like, your mother's going to call you on the weekend, you're going to be like, because that's about how your mind's going to be.